scared of heights, but weirdly obsessed over what's up there. With a dream of once seeing Mount Everest and zero mountaineering experience, I decided Mount Etna was the perfect giant to take on my first real challenge in the mountains. But Europe's tallest, angriest volcano covered in snow and spitting fire had other plans for us. From the start, the weather was against us and no one wanted to take us up the volcano. And then, as if to put the final nail in the coffin, the day before we were set to go, Etna actually erupted. It was as if the mountain itself was rejecting our visit. But we weren't giving up that easily. Join us as we face brutal winds and snowstorms to take one step closer to the top of the world.
It's snowing on the Etna. The Etna actually erupted last night. We heard the eruption from our hotel close to the Etna. Later on it's gonna snow and rain again. Everyone is telling us not to go to the Etna. So what are we doing?
Going to the Etna.
We're on our way to Nicolosi, which is the town right before the Etna. Let's see if we make it.
You won't believe what just happened. We called something like 6 tour providers. Nobody wanted to take us. It's too dangerous, it's too cloudy, you won't see anything, it's too cold, it's too snowy, windy, whatever. And then suddenly someone called us back and said, you know what, the weather is bad, but I can take you. We have a 4x4 car, I can pick you up and we can go as far as it's allowed to go, or it's safe to go. So we're gonna go to Etna in February, in winter, on a volcano covered with snow. So it's time to change now. Waiting for the driver, tour guide.
We're supposed to be very close to the Etna, but there's no sign of it.
I hope they have proper shoes because if I step this in snow and lava.
And lava, yeah, you're gonna step in lava.
I expect to step in lava. He's late.
No, that's not it.
You sure? Don't film random people. I don't think so. I'm just kidding. At this point we'll go in any car just to go up the Etna.
That would be afraid for a scam, because we didn't pay anything in, so.
Maybe we're not going to Etna today in the end.
At this point I feel like we're hitchhiking.
I'm so nervous.
Hey.
Sorry, Claudio.
We made it!
Okay, we arrived.
We're
Sorry,
going!
but Catania and all around, it's a lot of traffic.
Traffic!
Okay. Ready to go? Yeah, today everything is closed only for private tours.
It was erupted yesterday, or not?
Yesterday night was a small eruption, small activity on about 3,000 meters close on the base of the southeast crater.
Okay.
Now it's a big tsunami risk.
Tsunami risk. Here.
No.
Oh, the Caribbean. Oh, I saw it, yeah. 7.6, yeah. For a second, well, let's stay at the Etna if there's a tsunami risk.
Climbing a volcano in winter is not exactly a casual stroll, and of course we didn't just agree to go with a random local. Meet Claudio from Etna Way, a team of knowledgeable guides who've been doing this for years. As we were going up Etna's icy slopes, Claudio literally became a breathing Wikipedia.
The Etna, it's a young volcano, so the evolution is particular, because Sicily, it's more like 5 million years old. And the Etna started the evolution only 500,000 years old.
Oh, so just a small part of the history.
In an area that before was a bay. Today no police here. Yesterday here was the road was blocked.
Oh, so that means it's better conditions.
Probably yes. I know. There. Sì, sì, sì. Grazie. Buona giornata. Winter tires and 4-wheel tractions.
Okay.
It's needed.
We just passed the police, and they wouldn't have let us pass if we didn't have the proper car and tires.
A lot of. Yesterday here was completely white. It was
Really? Here it was white?
It was snowing, it was raining, it was storming, everything.
But it said actually the forecast was worse today than...
Yeah, and the forecast say that today was red alert.
Yeah.
Everything completely blocked, and at the moment it's not snowing.
And there it was, our first view of the fiery giant. For a moment, we thought the weather will actually be in our favor, but little did we know that we'll soon experience Etna's mood swings on full display. We made it! We stopped to put on, to get proper shoes, put on warmer clothing, and we're gonna go on a, small, big trek, depending, I think, on the weather, where we can get to.
There we go.
They closed completely the, what do you call it, the
Funicular.
Yeah, that brings you up. The guide said yesterday was still open. To see how the weather changes today is just closed.
Snow and lava, where the elements meet. Oh. I have that on tape.
But you don't have, there's no, preventive, it's like you don't know it far in advance.
If it's a big eruption, yes, we have a lot of instruments and signals, earthquakes, tremors, gas quantity, radon gas quantity, for example. GPS instruments check the millimeters that the flanks be bigger, but you cannot know exactly in which area.
So there's only up to a certain point that they can predict the eruptions. Which makes it a bit more scary that we're here. We can't see anything because, well, it's misty, but also it's super white. We didn't bring any sunglasses. So we're like squinting our eyes constantly.
You're disappearing in the whiteness.
This is so cool. I'm gonna cry.
Really? You like it? That is worth it.
This guy's wearing shorts.
Prepare for the marathons. The eruption, the lava river of 2001.
Okay.
Behind the ski lift, it's the eruption of 1983. So we have a lot of lava rivers here under us.
Okay. Reassuring. Under us was the eruption of 2002. Wow. Can't see anything. It's crazy. We were told off by the guide to not wander too far away because visibility is bad, weather is bad. Helicopters can fly in today if we're in trouble. Look, you can barely see that here is actually the edge. Can you see it? You know, with the mountains, they say like, mountain, let me go home. Like when you climb Everest or something. You gotta pray to the Mama Etna, let us go home.
Now we will leave this trail and follow other very small trails.
Cool.
So I ask you please to walk where I walked. Okay? Because sometimes on the lava flows we can have holes. When the snow melt around the stone, the hole can also be deeper, so not so careful. Okay?
Okay.
Sentieri piccoli, se uscite fuori.
Beautiful crater in front of us.
It is getting much colder. If I'm being completely honest, the fact that I can't see anything around, that I wouldn't know where to go without the guide, makes my heart beat a little faster. And the fact that we're walking literally on the side of this huge crater that they call the abyss. Like, you can't even see how deep it goes. Holding on.
Let me stay recording here, it gets so steep.
It's right here, look, the
Yeah, the edge.
It's right there.
Please walk like on the snow, catch down the hill.
Okay.
Try to follow the same line that we walked.
Okay.
No, Miss Celeste.
You put your heel first, so you make like a little stair, basically, you know? No, you go sideways. Don't go sideways. You go look like this. Baby steps, baby steps. Don't bring me down with you. Oh, careful! What is happening? I'm almost losing their sight. I have a real weird fascination with mountains, volcanoes, really high ones. My dream is to go to Everest, do the base camp at least, if not, you know, go higher. But I have no mountaineering experience, nothing. I was born in a really flat land as well. So yeah, I don't know where this fascination with mountains, volcanoes, anything that's high comes. I'm also quite scared of heights.
But you're getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, right now I'm a bit, wow, okay, we're really high. I wouldn't be able to get back to the car without the guide. It's doing something to my nerves.
Someone without guide.
Oh. Later during the hike, we stumbled upon blood-stained snow, which made us think back to the ambulance we heard. And suddenly we understood why you don't climb this volcano alone. Don't get too close.
This is a lava bomb. Look how cool. It's like one big chunk of lava. If this drops on your head, you are like more dead than that.
Great. Let's go before we don't see them.
So, this is the highest point that we saw before when we was in the car. You remember?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
How high are you?
How many meters?
Here, more or less 2,000, 2,050.
Okay.
And we try to arrive on 2,100.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
if we survive. In this case, sure also please follow the trail, okay? Follow my way.
This is like the final push we're making. Up to 2,100 meters. Fortunately, it's not the summit, of course, but we're on the edge of the crater of Sylvester, I think, which is here. This push is quite steep. Not sure if the camera does it justice, but
Wow. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the line. Actually, the edge. Your heel first. Careful. Come on, the last push.
So, from here you have one of the best view of Etna.
Wow.
The south flank of Etna, the port of Catania, Syracuse, the lakes, Lago di Ogliastro.
We're here. We've reached the highest spot that we could today in these conditions. And that is
2100.
2100 meters. Oh, we've got to make our way down. Still have to follow the guide's step, be really close and careful because this descent is actually much steeper than anything we've been on before. Look, you're going down and you can't see where.
There's nothing over there.
Sorry?
You know all the trails by heart, even when you can't see anything.
I try.
You try. Put your hands in your pocket. The color of your hands. Is that how you warm up
Yeah.
your hands?
Warm the hand. Yeah.
You hold
Take
them.
Between 1 and 3 minutes. Not less like 1 minute. Then the same
Height.
level high on the earth, and so I arrive better.
Oh. Everybody just keeps it in the pocket. It's another crater. Oh, we're going in it. Very confident.
Oh, shit.
Remember to catch down the hill.
Yes. Right now we're walking into a crater.
More like sliding.
Just following the guide.
Literally in the middle of a crater. All around you can see the outside of it. So cool. I'm good if we go home now. Lucky enough for me, our trek was nearly over and Claudio brought us safe and sound back to the lodge.
Are you happy that we went?
Yes, really happy. I really loved it. I think that anyone can say they climbed Etna in a snow visit. We did. We persevered.
We learned that one should not give up. One should persevere.
By the 10th guide, we reached.
And one should not be scared to step out of their comfort zone.
That's for sure.
Because you will have new experiences.
Still while staying safe. We went with a guide. We didn't go alone.
Because we also saw some blood of someone that fell or crashed or whatever. So
Yeah, crazy.
safety first.
Safety first.
Anyway, we hope you liked this video. We have a very special adventure next in Sicily. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribing. And see you in the next one. Arrivederci.
5 minutes into the trek, he needs a snack. The lady asked if we should follow him and he was like, you must. You slowpoke.